Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and I do beauty and lifestyle videos here on my channel. For today's video, I wanted to show you guys how I did this eyeshadow look. I was extremely inspired by I Love Sarai. She always does beautiful eyeshadow looks and I saw this on one of her Instagram posts and decided to recreate it. So if you guys want to see how I did it, then just keep on watching. Guys, so I already applied concealer on my lid and I applied this shade all over my lid too, this one right here, just to make sure that it's nice and set and ready for any other shade that I'm gonna apply on top. So I'm gonna go in first with this brown shade right here. It's like a very dark, cool brown, I guess you can say. And I'm going to take some of that on my Esum brush, and this is the S33 brush, and I'm just going to focus that on my outer, part of my crease, like that. I'm not going to go all the way in. I'm just going to stay on this outer part, and I'm just going to do little circular motions. I always pat the product in first. That's an airplane. I always pat the product in first and then I do little circular motions to blend that out. Next, I'm going to grab my Morphe 433 brush and I'm going to take this pink shade right here. It's like a mauve pink color. And I'm going to use that to blend the outer crease even more. Next, I'm gonna grab this thinner blending brush. I'm gonna go back in with this dark brown and add a little bit of the black, just the slightest amount because it is very pigmented. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that and I'm just going to focus that on the outer and blend it up just to deepen up the outer crease. And then back in with that mauve shade and blend. And I just do this back and forth until I am okay with what I have. It's a very long process, but you really want to make sure that your shadows are nice and blended, because if not, it's just going to look splotchy and not nice. Next, I'm going to take this very hot pink. I'm going to take it on that mauve brush that I used, and I'm just going to go very light-handed and just apply the slightest amount of pigment onto the eye, just so it looks a little bit more pink and intense. So I always like to do that. You can see that I'm holding it from the far end because it's not about applying too much pigment. I don't want this to go on harsh. I just want to use this shade to add a little bit of pigment, but more so to blend everything together. So that is that on that. Once more, I'm going to take that dark shade and just apply it. We're really just blending and adding and blending and adding. Alright guys, so once that is done, I'm going to go in with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer and a flat synthetic brush. And I'm going to do like a little half cut crease situation. You don't want to apply too much concealer. I always apply a small amount, a very sheer amount, and then if you want to add more, you can. But always less is more in my case. So you can see that it's doing its job, but it's not going on thick. And then you're just going to check if you're okay with both sides. I am. After you apply the concealer, you're going to go back in with the dark brown shade, and I'm going to apply that before I apply the turquoise shade. I do this first before applying that other turquoise shadow, just because I want this part and this part to look very nice and blended. So I always do that. Go very light-handed. Next, I'm going to grab a flat shader brush, and this is by Carity. This is their E25 brush, and I'm going to go in the I Love Sarai and Dose of Colors palette. I'm going to grab this very beautiful metallic turquoise color shade situation, and I'm going to apply that where the concealer is, and it's very pretty. You see that the concealer helps bring some of that pigment out a little bit more. It looks a little bit more intense, but it's not too much where it's just looking very caked up, if that makes sense. Once you have that, you're gonna go back in with that little small brush and that dark brown shade that we've been using this whole tutorial, and just going to darken up the outer crease a little bit more. And then you're gonna grab that blending brush where you applied the pink shades, and gonna make sure this all is nice and blended. All right, next I'm applying the L'Oreal Paris Silk as Me eyeliner, I think that's what it's called, and this is in the shade Turquoise Authentique. I'm applying that on my waterline. I'm gonna go in with my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Alright guys, so that is it for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face, and then we'll do the lower lash line. Alright guys, so I did my face makeup. I'm gonna go and do my lower lash line now. So I'm gonna go in with that dark brown shade that we've been using, and I'm gonna take it to deepen up my eye. I'm gonna take the brush where we've been using the pink shades, and I'm gonna just put that below the black shade to smoke it out and to connect it to the top. So I'm gonna do that. Next, I'm gonna apply mascara on my bottom lashes. Next, I'm gonna dust off the excess powder that I had on here. Finally, I'm going to spray my face. And with my Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Sun Dipped, I'm going to apply my highlight. And then I'm just going to take some of my Bexam gloss and apply that on my lips. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below what other kind of videos you guys want me to film next. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you guys are notified every single time I post a new video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.